Howdy all, another requested video. I'm not even getting to my videos I want to do. It's all been requested videos, which I appreciate, don't get me wrong, you're all paying for it. So yeah, if you want to hire the services of Asshole Consulting, go to assholeconsulting.com, send your request there. And if you're willing to pay, I'll put together a video to help you with your life. Everyone says, what are you doing? Are you a life coach? I guess I am. It just sounds so gay. Not in the homosexual way, but the G-H-E-Y or G-H-A-Y. It's like a blogger. What are you? I'm a blogger. I'm a blogger. It's just so freaking nerdy. I don't open up with that line with girls. Just here's another bit of free advice from Asshole Consulting. Don't tell girls you're a blogger. That's not the best opening line. You probably do better. I think you could say, like, I'm an ex-con, and you'll probably... Actually, you will do better. I'll tell you a quick little story. This is a bonus. A buddy of mine and I, we went to this place called Cowboy Jack's. They got several of them open in the Twin Cities. We're in Bloomington this time. And it's a bunch of little 20-something girls. Well, he's single. So he's like, okay. So I was his wingman. I said, let's just run some felon game. So I was his lawyer. I was in a suit. And yeah, I just got him out of jail. I'm not joking. We had the most luck. When the girls found out he was an ex-con, the most girls were like, really? You just got out of jail? Congratulations. It's just so... I'm feeling really bad for you 20-something boys out there. You have no clue what you're in for. Anyway, this has nothing to do. A young man writes in. Want me to do a YouTube video? Not anonymously, of course. I gotta find the question. Alright. I'm a mechanical engineering student at the Milwaukee School of Engineering. There you go. Hey, I'm from Milwaukee. That's a good school. Good reputable school. I'm on Air Force ROTC scholarship, which pays about $20,000 a year. I have just completed my first year with free tuition and a GPA of 3.2. Well, no, engineering, that is good. See, because there's an exchange rate between engineering majors and liberal arts majors. One GPA point in engineering major is equal to about 17 GPA points in liberal arts. That's the exchange rate between real degrees and fluff degrees. So that is quite good, especially at MSOE. With other scholarships, sophomore year, $6,000 total. With the Air Force ROTC, I need to be selected for field training by next year to retain my scholarship. The selection rate is 50%. If I am not selected, I will lose my scholarship for my junior and senior years. If I am selected, I plan to go through with it to the end. My question is, if I am not selected for field training, should I, 1, take on student debt and continue with ROTC trying to be selected next year with no scholarship? Tuition would be $24,000 a year for me then. Ooh, wow, ouch. I don't think I paid that for my entire schooling, but then again, I didn't go to a real school. 2, continue MSOE but drop out of ROTC. 3, transfer to a cheaper engineering program elsewhere like Platteville and drop out of ROTC, but I could not commute from my parents' home, so I would have to pay for room and board. For my alternative view. So here's the deal. I sent him another email to get a little bit more specific information. If we're going to triage this problem, if we're going to do it optimally, second best, third best, fourth best, here's what I would recommend. 1, dedicate your fucking ass off to making that 50%. Because if you make it through ROTC and you get a high GPA, that's your best outcome. That's your best option. And you have to make the choice. You have to, this is adult or child time. Real man, boy time. Okay? Do you say, God damn it, I'm going to ace every one of my motherfucking classes and I'm going to do the best that I can. I'm going to become a real traditional American? Or am I going to pussy out, kind of try, I'll be the typical modern day American. Oh, I want to give it. No, give it all you got, man. Because here's the great thing. I know there's a heavy price tag. $25,000, which... That's pricey. But your best option right now is to go and fucking own it. You got a 1 in 2 chance, but that's statistically speaking. If you dedicate yourself to it and make sure you're going to have like a 95% chance. So that's what I would do. Do you want to achieve excellent or do you want to achieve mediocrity? That is the better way of putting question number 1. I say you aim for excellence. And then you know what? You did your best. Let's say you didn't succeed. You didn't get selected. You have another option, as you said, to try again next year. And that might be worth lowering your credit load. I think you could do, so you don't have to take on a full $24,000. I don't know if that's an option. Because, yeah, $24,000 for 1 year of school. Holy cow. See if you can scale that down, par it down. Going down to the second best thing. Continue MSOE or drop out of ROTC. No. try to stay in the military. I'm a big fan of going into the military. You obviously had some interest in it, and as per our previous email that we just had, you would still be able to start as a second lieutenant if you were to continue on and finish ROTC. And I know $24,000 a year sounds like a lot. Let's say it's worse. You don't make it in that. You got to shell out 24 grand. You know what? You're going to earn that back in the first 2 years of working in the military, because you get free room and board and health care, which is going to add up to about 24 grand over 2 years. So do not get out of ROTC unless for some reason you start finding out you really don't like the military, but that's going to be required and incumbent upon you. So I would not, dropping out of ROTC would be the last thing I would do. All right. Then transfer to a cheaper engineering program like Platteville, drop out of ROTC, but then you lose free room and board from your folks. No, you know what? Do you like MSOE? That's another thing. Do you like Milwaukee? Milwaukee, when I was there, it was Idiotsville. But that's because of all the idiots I went to high school with. Going back, Milwaukee is, dude, that's a fun town. There's salsa dancing, there's great gay clubs, and I'm not gay. You just go to, they know how to have fun. There's an area just south of downtown where there's salsa dancing, very colorful, very not diverse and culturally PC diverse. I mean, like, diverse shit going on. You go salsa dancing, you can get hammered at an Irish bar. There's some Polish restaurants. There's the gay bar. I've never had, ever since I've been an adult, I've never had a bad time in Milwaukee. And the architecture is beautiful. The architecture in Milwaukee, they don't tear down their beautiful buildings like they do here in the Twin Cities. Oh, it looks beautiful. Let's get rid of it. It's Eurocentric. Here's some minimalist crap. So, if you like Milwaukee, you like hanging out there, Platteville, good Lord, there's nothing there. No, it's just me. I'd stay in Milwaukee. So, none of these will be a problem if you get into that 50%. So, again, ensure that you do. And then alternative view, there is none. I would say, this is man up time. This is, you're going to do it. And you know what? Let's say you put all your effort into it and you fail. You're in the 49th percentile. Oh, you missed it by that much. You know what? That's better than dropping out now and wondering, well, could I have ever done it? All right. Right now, this is the best opportunity I see that you have. A shot at a $20,000 a year scholarship, that's free tuition. A shot at a great career at a great institution. I know the military is evil. The military, shut up. All right, for opportunity-wise, at least for young men, the military, especially your age, it's going to be hard to beat. You got a great degree, and mechanical engineering is great. You got a really good GPA, 3.2 IT engineering GPA, about 312 liberal arts if you convert it. Well, 3.2 times 17, what is it? I don't know. I'd have to do the math, but you got a much higher liberal arts GPA. If you ever applied at a liberal arts college, you could put GPA 743, and then you can explain the conversion rate. That's if the person taking your application is able to do math because they're in the liberal arts program. Not going to stop beating your liberal arts majors up. Not going to happen. You're our whipping boy. You're the ones costing society everything. Yeah, and just you're not going to have a better opportunity than that. Yeah, so, aim for the stars, man. Do it. Because if you get it, you're going to have a better life than if you didn't. And the key thing, though, is it all boils down to you, and this is a lesson for everybody to take. It all boils down to you and the effort you want to put into it. I know you may want to go out and party and drink in Milwaukee, because actually, who doesn't? But, make sure you put your studies first. Make sure you put the effort into it. Just, hey, I did... Gosh, it must have been at least 80 hours a week between school and work. And that didn't include studying. Sometimes I was allowed to study on the job. That was the only saving grace. But yeah, it's time to man up, cowboy up, and kick some ass. Come John Wayne. That's what you got to do. So hopefully that helps. That's a little pep talk you got there. And hopefully put you in the right direction. And hopefully you live a hell of a better life than me or anybody else did. Toodles.